All right, so just doing a random stream, maybe for an hour, maybe longer, who knows. Figure it's Black Friday. Why not do something? Again, maybe for an hour, maybe more, who knows. But hey, maybe people in the chat can say what they've gotten. Because I didn't get anything. But anyway, there was no announcement, no predetermination of the stream, so just kind of a random one, so to speak. But I figure, we'll see what happens. We'll see who pops between. So, hey there, Cam. It's cool. It's cool that there's 4Ks of those movies because those are good movies, and True Lies has never even been on Blu-ray, so it's cool. I'm sure it'll be a lot of money, but it's cool. Uh, no, really did nothing for Thanksgiving. It was just to be another day. I didn't even have turkey. Just they had hot pockets or something. Yeah, Thanksgiving was just another day. Honestly, I spent a chunk of it playing Uncharted 4 because it was a paid request. So I got a couple hours of that in. Did some other work and then went to bed. So really did nothing for Thanksgiving. But I mean, in all honesty, can't complain. Can't complain. This is still relaxing. Yeah, but there's no setup. There's no pre-plan on this stream. Just sort of sitting back and relaxing. And hey there, Jedizilla. So Cam, Dorf Goldust, Jedizilla. Did you three buy anything for Black Friday? I did not. I didn't buy anything for Black Friday. Yeah, for me, it's just another day as well. Christmas, New Year's, all those days, just another day for me. No, it's not for everybody, but it's just for me. This is how it is when you're older. Blue Beetle in 4K. To each your own. I don't care about Stream. I don't care about Stream 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't care. I don't know why people think I care about the new Stream film and anything going on with it. I can appreciate people asking questions because for some reason you care what I think, but I don't. Why would I give a flying fuck about anything with Stream 7, 11? Not a rat's ass. Not a rat's ass. Unless it's the news is canceled, then I'll care. I don't give a shit about the actress, so I don't care, Vex. I don't care about that actress. I don't like her performances. I don't give a she got fired because she farted wrong. I don't care, to be blunt and honest, because I thought she sucked in Stream 6 and 5. I would say fire for shitty acting. How about that? Fire for shitty acting and shitty characters. Fire for that. I'd be fine with it. So cool. Good. I'm glad she got fired because she sucked at those jobs. She sucked. Her firing doesn't do a damn thing for me. Does it affect my life? Does it affect my livelihood? Does it affect jack shit for me? So good. I'm glad she got fired. She should be fired for being shitty. I didn't see Thanksgiving, the movie. Hey, Rathammer. You bought The Fugitive on 4K and Oppenheimer. Cool. Nope, never saw Boardwalk Empire. Hey there, Michael. Hey there, Foddy. Rat Hammer, how would I know? I don't really care where they're from. I don't care. I don't care. She should be fired for sucking. Well, yeah, I didn't see Thanksgiving the movie. Is Planes, Trains, Automobiles my favorite Thanksgiving movie? I mean, I'm trying to think of what Thanksgiving movies there are. My Thanksgiving was just another day. It was nothing special. Imaginary, don't know anything about it. Johnny, I'm doing okay. Karate Tiger, I don't know what that is. Unless it's Tony the Tiger learning kung fu, then I'm not interested. If Tony the Tiger decided to learn kung fu and take the Panda Express and kill the Kung Fu Panda, then I don't care. Because I'll see that movie. If if I was in charge of the Intimidate franchise, that would take an hour to answer. Oh, thank you. Wow, the first super chat tonight. Thank you, opinionated junkie. I appreciate it. God of War 2018 equals walking simulator. Yeah, yeah, that's a good gist of it. Yeah, I played that game. The guy who requested was very nice because he said, "Yeah, it's one of my favorites, but your criticisms were 100% valid." That was a guy named Ryan. Very nice guy. That was very kind of him. Very generous. Not just for the request, but for his comments. So thank you. If Ryan ever sees this, but yeah, I'm not. That game sucked because I like the old games. See, even Danny Glover don't like it. See? Danny Glover got scared. Don't get scared, Danny Glover. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So put the stuff right by you. Okay. But yeah, I got these games right here. These are good games. That new one sucked. Assholes. But I did a video describing that, so don't need to repeat myself. Uh, yeah, I don't care about Imaginary. Right Hammer, that's really dumb of them because when people play God of War, they don't want to play as a dad. When you play video games, you play video games to escape reality, not to live it. When people play God of War, they played it to for gore, violence, to have sex, and to beat the shit out of monsters, not to play daddy. So it shows how stupid they fucking are. No, I've never been to Vegas. Steve Buscemi's a good actor. Disney's Wish, why would I give a fuck? It's Disney. A sequel to Hills of Ice 2002, the 2007? No, don't need sequels. The best Chucky movie outside of the original three, the remake. I don't give. I mean, if people hate it. Sorry, I don't. The 2019 film to me is the only good one outside the original three. Hey there, Caleb. No, you can't jump in the new one. It's just automatic. When you push a button, you jump over gaps. But no, you cannot jump in the new God of War. They took that out. It's if you get to a gap, you push a button and you automatically jump, which was stupid. Most hack and slash games now are Souls clones. I'm not sure. Did you mean soulless? I mean, I don't know about most hack and slash games. I haven't played a lot of new ones, but the this God of War one was pretty awful. Of course, you have an annoying fuckwit kid named Atreus or Dark Souls. I haven't played Dark Souls, so the reference would be over my head. But uh, anyway, Everyone's going to keep asking about the Stream stuff. I would ask a question to people: why do you think I give a fuck about Stream 7? If you guys know my thoughts on Stream 5 and 6, I'm not. This is not being angry. It's me being sincerely curious. Why do people give a fuck that I supposedly give a fuck about Stream 7? BVH, yes, someone sent this to me as a gift from. It was a nice gift. They sent this, which was nice. I guess they know I'm a fan of his podcast. Haven't listened to it in a while because I've been busy, but yeah, they sent this, which was pretty cool. So, but I guess they knew I was a fan, so they sent that, which was pretty nice gesture. Vendor Syndrome new releases. What were their new releases? I don't even remember. Sam Crow, can you name the new releases? And then I can answer your question better. The only Stream films I like is 1 and 3. After that, it was junk. You didn't need a Stream 5 because you didn't need a Stream 4. That's the problem. They keep doing it. But they made money, so that's the only reason. Berserk. Don't know what Berserk is. Didn't watch Hey Arnold. Stream doesn't make sense. Well, fuck Stream. I like the first one. I like the third one. That's it. Kills of the Flower Moon is like 3.5 hours long. I'm not watching a 3.5 hour long movie unless someone pays a shitload of money. But I'm not going and watch it for 3.5 hours. Sorry. Not going to take a whole afternoon just to watch one movie. Nope. Don't have the time for that shit. I don't need a diaper or a colonoscopy bag to go watch a movie. Existence of David Cronenberg, so a shitty David Cronenberg film. Redneck Zombies, that no one's ever heard of the movie. Great, a crappy Cronenberg film that's a shitty version of Videodrome, and a film that no one's heard of. Sounds like Vinegar Syndrome, so I thank them because they save me money. So there you go. Why they just Slaughter High? I don't know. I don't think much of Slaughter High. But I watch Ben-Hur. Why? That my question would be why. Sorry, just checking something real quick. All right. Just had to check something real quick. Straight Commando 2, what about it? Slaughter High, it's okay for what it is. What do you think of Tammy Wiseau? I don't think much of him. The Room was one of those movies I got so tired of people talking about. I'm like, can you never mention that film again? It got so old real quick that people just kept talking about over and over again. So, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, Slaughter High, it's okay, but that's pretty much it. Is that a favorite of mine? But I don't hate the film. Bride or Seed, neither. I would watch either one. I reviewed Samurai Cop, Caleb. It's on the channel if you're interested in watching it. But I reviewed the film. You watch Return of the Jedi for Thanksgiving? That's cool. That's cool, Jedi. Why do I care about Beetlejuice 2, Michael? Why would I care? Hey there, Fallen. Have I seen Cowboy Bebop? No, I have not seen Cowboy Bebop. Worst part of Chucky when he mentions Pokemon porn. Does he mention? I don't remember him mentioning that, but I didn't watch many episodes. To be fair, Deadly Games, I like that one. I saw that back in the day. Well, not back in the day, but I saw that years before it even came out on the Vendor Syndrome. Because I was looking with some friends, I was like, "What's this movie? It looks interesting." And I had to track down online a copy that someone had ripped from a VHS tape. I had reviewed it, but I didn't. The title was not Deadly Games. It was Dial something something Noel 365 or something. But yeah, I liked it for what it was. Hey there, DJ Mexicano. So, I don't understand some of these questions, like so random. What's my favorite farm animal? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't understand some of these random questions. What's your favorite farm animal? I don't understand that. Have you ever seen Arcade? Yeah, I've seen Arcade. Pretty lame film. Dawson, the sequel to Twister called Twisters. What do you think my opinion is? Does anyone truly think I look forward to a sequel to Twister with no fucking, of course, Bill Paxton, let alone Helen Hunt? Like, okay, what do you think my opinion of it? You already know the answer. I grew up more with Eddie Murphy than Chris Rock, so I would choose Eddie Murphy. Terrifier 3, I didn't like the first one. Do you have a favorite anime? The only one I can think of is Akira. So I guess I'd say that's my favorite. Not a big anime guy. Well, I didn't like Good Burger 1, so I don't care about Good Burger 2. Didn't miss this stream? Nah, didn't miss it. Only been on like 17 minutes. So nah. I just popped on randomly because I don't know, it's Black Friday and I don't know. Hey Darmel Spider. Hey everyone, doing okay? Thoughts on furries, Mads? I don't know. I'm never met one in person, so don't give a fuck. So here's a question. Did anyone buy anything for Black Friday? I did not. Does it have to be a movie? Could be anything. Did anybody get anything on Black Friday? I'll ask you guys a question. Hey there, Will Ferrell number one. Have I ever seen Robot Jox? Yes, I'm not a fan of it. So Manny says no, he did not. Vex says no, he did not. Government production, I mentioned that in the review. Michael didn't get anything. No. Caleb, no Darmo Spider. Didn't buy anything from Johnny. I love the cowboy belt for my revolver. Very cool. Hey there, Martin. Doing okay? If you see the stuff in stores, call the police. Yeah, that was in the trailer. 7 movies of vintage stock. I don't know what vintage stock is. Yes, I played Evil Within 1. I did not play Evil Within 2. I have it. No, I didn't do anything on Thanksgiving. I played a game for requests that'll be coming up, and then I will and then didn't really do anything else. Yeah, I love the TV show Monk. I have the whole show on DVD. Mini fridge, cool, nice. Uh, I played Crash Bandicoot a little bit, not extensively, Sally. You have the new MT1 game on PS5, some Blu-ray movies, some wrestling DVDs, and the new Call of Duty on PS5. Ooh. Fairly Larry Cohen film, The Ambulance. You know, Popeyes had a turkey. There's no Popeyes around here, so it wouldn't have mattered. Vintage Stock is an entertainment store that has movies, music, posters. Oh, cool. I guess that's a local, or was that online you bought or in store you bought the stuff at? Girls Night Out, yeah, I saw it. It sucked. Favorite blaxploitation comedy? I don't even know which film. I can't name any. You can also get Surviving the Game Blu-ray for Christmas as well. Very cool. Yeah, that's a good one. Ice-T, Gary Busey, Rutger Hauer. It's a good movie, Surviving the Game. A Popeye just popped up by me in the past year or so. Very lucky. I always loved Popeye's chicken, but sadly there are no. Well, that's well actually right now no, there's no chicken places. There was one and it got closed down, so there's no chicken places around here. Vex, the snowboarding was a cliffhanger for Sega CD. And funny enough, he said that Silver Wings is on here and on his channel. He beat the game, including the snowboarding. Legit. So, hey, Vex, if you want to see that snowboarding session beaten right, go check out Silver Wings' channel. I've seen Dolomite. Yeah, I guess that's a comedy. I don't know, did you sucker? I mean, yeah, I guess that would be included. Favorite Tony Scott films? Last Boy Scout, Beverly Hills Cop 2. No, I have not seen the movie Thanksgiving. Rapper Kirby, hello there. To everyone out there, in case people ask the question, no, I've not seen Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. I do not give a shit what's going on with Stream 7 and who got fired and why the actress got fired. She should have been fired because she was a shitty actress who did a shit job at in Stream 5 and 6. So I don't give a fuck. Unless the news is the movie's canceled, then I don't care. Favorite Spielberg movies? Raiders of the Lost Ark and Jaws. Yes, I've seen Bad Boys from Sean Penn. At one point, I had a review up. I don't know if it's up anymore, but it's okay. Worst Tarantino film? I don't know. Uh, I don't know. No, I've not seen Too Many Cooks from 2014. Never even heard of it. Yeah, I did enjoy Unstoppable with Denzel Washington, Tony Scott's last film. I did enjoy it. That was a fun one. But Sally's no longer with us, Tony Scott. Since Sarandon got fired from what? True Fire Pink Guy, hello there. I have a review of Retro Graffiti. I did a review, Charlie. Review of that is on the channel. Michael, I did review next. That is also on the channel. Manny, I don't care about Terrifier 3. I did not even like the first one. So I don't care about the third one. So many films bombed this year, in your opinion. Why? Like, which films bombed? You have to give me a list. Because I'm sure each one has their own reasons as to why. Llamageddon, no, I've never heard of it. No buzzkill, I made love to your mom, called Miss Tessmacher. But I gotta give her back to Lex Luthor later. How you doing, man? Opinia Jinkia, Opinia Jinkia, I have a review of Barbie up on the channel. That's cool, Rapper Kirby. Favorite Tony Scott film, like I said, either The Last Boy Scout or Beverly Hills Cop 2. Your favorite movies that were box office bombs? I mean, John Carver's The Thing. That was a bomb. That's a great movie. Sammy, I would say The Wolf of Wall Street. Tony Scott I like more than Ridley Scott. Uh, I'm not sure what you mean by the director's cut coming out. It already is out. It's on the MVD Blu-ray, and it sucks. Just go watch the theatrical cut. I haven't. The MVD Blu-ray that came out years ago has both cuts. So I don't know what you mean by coming out. It already did come out on that Blu-ray, and it sucked. The theatrical cut was the cut that came out earlier before was better. What's the reason you want these old franchises to be left alone? Because they suck ass. Ghostbusters Afterlife sucked. Stream 5 and 6 sucked. Indiana Jones, The Dial of Dysentery sucked. That's why. Because they suck ass. Thank you, Rapper Kirby. Let's cool True Fire Pink guy. Cam Wolf of Wall Street. I don't care about Alien TV show. John Vaz, I'm doing okay. Jet Frost was goofy but fun for a B movie. The sequel, not nearly as fun. So, not really big on the sequel. The first one was fine for what it is. Uh, Caleb Beasley, Chris's Vacation. I like more. That's no contest. Did I watch Spill reviews? No, I have not seen. I did not watch Spill reviews. Nah. 1980 film Primal Rage. I haven't seen that one. Jamarol, no problem. Thank you for the request. Some of your favorite Larry Cohen films other than The Ambulance, because I said The Ambulance was number one. The Stuff, right there, and Cue the Winged Serpent. Rufus, Thanksgiving was fine. I just played a video game for request for about 6 hours and then made something to eat and watched a movie or two, and then went to bed. The only Hulk Hogan film I could deal with is Suburban Commando. Black Dahlia, didn't watch it. Favorite Steve Austin movie? Uh, I forget the name of it now. It's the one where he's in the woods. Forget what it was called. I forget what it was called. It was him in the woods using crossbows and stuff. I think it was crossbows. No, not the Condemned. That one sucked. It was one that was he was in the woods and I forget. It's been a while since I've seen it though, but I remember liking it. Hey, Video Master. Kingsley, I would choose Body Double. Hunt to Kill, yeah, thank you. That was the name of it. For a direct-to-video film, that was pretty fun. Much better than The Condemned, in my opinion. Rocky 3, I don't consider a Hulk Hogan movie. I consider a Stallone movie. That'd be like saying my favorite Jim Carrey film is The Deadpool. Jim Carrey's in it, but I don't consider it a Jim Carrey movie. Twisted Metal, I played the first two from PlayStation, and I enjoy them. Never played Super Mario RPG. I don't own much novelizations, no. Christmas Carol, Jim Carrey, didn't see it. My favorite Cronenberg film is The Fly. Worst one, I don't know. Crimes of the Future was pretty damn bad. Mr. Nanny, it's not really that good of a movie. VR headset, never played one. I mean, Mr. Nanny, you can laugh at, and I can laugh at the film. Like Buster Poindexter, like, first you mock me, and then you make fun of my hair? You're dead. First you mock me, and you make fun of my hair? You are dead. Yeah, I know Mel Brooks produced The Fly. That's why it's called Brooks Films Company at the beginning of the movie. But he didn't put his name on it because he thought people would assume it was a comedy. So he didn't want his name on it that much, but he did produce it, and it was Brooks Films. Hey, Josh, I'm doing okay. My Thanksgiving, just another day. Just another day, but it is, can't complain, to be honest. But yeah, a few people mentioned what they got on Black Friday, but not a lot. Not a lot. I'm surprised. Not a lot of people. Well, I mean, I didn't get much anything anyway, so surprised a lot of people did not do a lot on Black Friday. But I don't know why. I didn't buy much either. So there you go. There's one that I was thinking of, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need to get them now. I'll get them later. I mean, there'll be a little bit, but I just like I don't need them now. Like Quigley Down Under is a really good one. I was saved getting that on Blu-ray. Love the rifle they uses. That it's like an old school Western sniper type of rifle, but it was like custom made for the movie. That was I always thought that was a neat weapon, but I know I have it's custom. But yeah, that's a good one. Quigley Down Under. If you haven't, Tom Selleck in the West, but it's in Australia. Alan Rickman from Die Hard is the bad guy. Again, he's like a cowboy, but he's got that rifle. It's like a Western sniper movie in a way. Christmas gifts, I don't know. We'll see when it gets Christmas time. No, I don't. Sorry, my knowledge of Dublin is not up to speed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Favorite place to buy movies? The few times I have recently, Amazon, maybe eBay. Um, yeah, I already know about the Best Buy thing. Tarantino or Eli Roth? Easily Tarantino. There's no question. Yeah, I remember Blockbuster. Worst Keanu Reeves film I've seen is Not Notch. So I wouldn't call Twitter Down Under a kangaroo western, but I mean it does take place in Australia, yes. No, I didn't see Dead Pit's ranking of Eli Roth. No, I didn't see it. Do you hate Cannibal Holocaust? Yes, I do. Favorite wrestling finish move? Stone Cold Stunner. That or the DDT. Favorite Thanksgiving food? I don't have one. Killer Comes from Outer Space, fun movie. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Green and Furrow wasn't a fan. Would you like to see the uncut version of Kangaroo Jack? Sure, it will never happen. Because the thing with that movie is that originally it was supposed to be an R-rated mobster comedy with Jerry O'Connell and Anthony Anderson, and the kangaroo was going to be just a tiny bit of the film. It was a lot more R-rated, but then I think Snow Dogs had come out around that time. It was a surprise hit. I guess they looked at the test screenings; they weren't the best, so they thought, "Well, wait a minute. There's this one scene with a kangaroo. Let's reshape the entire film. Add add like a couple other scenes," and they reworked it into a PG-13 kids film. But yeah, I would love to see the original R-rated version of it, but that will never happen. Is Alien 3 a prime example of a franchise going to the shitter? Yes. Yeah, yes, I do. Well, horror films seems like most people like Thanksgiving. Even the guys at Dead Pit love Thanksgiving. They hate Eli Roth. So, but yeah, go figure. This is how it goes. Or whatever. I don't know. Fine, PG then. I don't know what Kangaroo Jack was rated. I don't memorize that stuff. PG, PG-13, whichever one. Bleed 2002? No. Never heard of it. Nope, never heard of Bleed. Yeah, I know there's an animated sequel, Kangaroo Jack. Never saw it. No, Jamroll, I already said I didn't see Thanksgiving. I said that like a minute and a half ago. I did not see Thanksgiving. Okay. For the people in the back row. I'm just fucking with people. True Fire Pink Alien 3 is worse. I don't give a shit about Gamera, so no, I don't give a fuck about a new Gamera movie. Gamera can go get fucked by Godzilla and bent over. I don't give a shit about Gamera. Have a sex scene and then they can tag team King Kong in a fucking furry three-way frenzy for all I give a shit. That'll be the new movie. For the fursuiters all the world. Fuck them. Fuck it. I haven't seen the Ju-On movies. I've seen The Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar and I didn't like it. And The Grudge 2, and I might have even seen The Grudge 3 and I thought they all sucked. No, I don't give a shit about Gamera Cole. I think I reviewed that film with Christopher Lloyd. I forget what it's called, but I swear I reviewed it. The new Godzilla series is woke. How so? I didn't say I hate, I don't give a shit about Gamera. No fucks to give about Gamera. Bound, I didn't see it. No fucks to give about Gamera. Don't give a fuck. Do I like minions? No, I don't. They're annoying, low to the earth turds. Jim Gillespie, he said his new cut is coming out in 2024 with war print footage added. Then what the fuck was on the goddamn MVD Blu-ray that they advertised? Then what the fuck was that? White noise? Matt, do you think a bunker will protect anyone from nuclear war? How the fuck would I know? Why are you asking me that? Do you think I own bunkers in my backyard and I've tested them out? Let's see. Well, shit, I'm dead. This didn't protect me from nuclear war. Shit, maybe this will test me in nuclear war. Let's try this bunker tonight. Well, shit, that didn't work. I'll try this bunker out tomorrow. How the fuck would I know? How the hell would I know? Favorite Kevin James film? None of them. Didn't see Night Gallery. Hey there, Jasha. What brand of Forte player do you have? It's worked fine so far. I forget the name of it because uh, Kevin James didn't star in Observer Report. That was Seth Rogen. Oh, you mean just random? Observer Report. Sorry, I was get confused with the other guy asked about Kevin James. Hey, Nippy. Black Friday's been going fine because I didn't go anywhere and I didn't buy anything. So yeah, Eastern Condors to me is the best Sammo Hung film. So yeah, if you need to see a Sammo Hung film, check out Eastern Condors and Enter the Fat Dragon. Interested in Silent Night by John Woo? Yeah, I'm interested in it. Movie guy Van Damme for me. Did I see Becky? No, I didn't see Becky. Another name for Peter Pan, my dick. I don't fucking know. That's another name for Peter Pan, my dick. Do you hate Black Friday? I don't give a fuck about Black Friday. I don't give a shit. Hey Jesse, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Your favorite movie start with the letter H? Whole bag. Where the whole sucks dick for 2 hours. There you go. H for whole bag. What the hell you doing on this late? What's up, Matt? Hey, Sashim. Well, I mean, other people have been doing streams late at night, and seems like more people come. So I figured I would just try a Black Friday late night stream and see what happens. Other people stream. I like Dead Pit. They always stream at 9 p.m. I Turn Peace. I mean, it takes place around Christmas. It's hard to call that a Christmas movie, though. I don't know. I don't want to get into all that stuff. I don't give a fuck about a live action Hercules movie. Randy Orton or John Cena, neither. I don't like either one. Same with me. Everyone seems to be around at night. Yeah. So I figured I'd just give it a try. It just, for me, usually it's better at like 7 p.m. Central or something. But is Body Snatchers your top five favorite remakes? Probably not, but I like the film. A Tarzan horror movie? That's a stupid fucking idea. Yes, movie guy. You know, in a serious answer, yes, my favorite HM was Hard Target. But then you already know that. So if you already know the answer, then why did you ask the question in the first place? If you already know the answer, maybe if someone else asked the question. Let me double check. No, you did it. So you already know the answer, movie guy. So why did you ask the question? I don't give a fuck about Napoleon. I don't give a fuck about Beetlejuice too. Hey there, Jared. You're not the guy from Subway, right? I'm just kidding. He's in jail. I don't know. Maybe he's watching the stream from jail. I'm just kidding. I know that's a different Jared. That's Fogel. I know. It's just a joke. Inside Out 2, didn't see the first one. Favorite Ted Kotcher movie? I mean, I love First Blood. But I'll say Uncommon Valor just because I think that's more underrated. Which version of Hardtar is the best? I mean, that's hard to say because I prefer watching my fan cut, the warp print. Jared's getting a $5 foot law in jail. It's not $5 anymore. Now it's a $10. Yeah, you watch Black Cat if you want to fall asleep. Thankfully, I'm not the guy from Subway. Yeah, remember Jared from Subway? Yeah, that's why I mentioned him. No, I don't remember Jared from Subway. I just said his name just for the shits and giggles. I'm just fucking around people. They're just jokes. Just sarcastic humor. You have to say that because some people do take it seriously. But they're just streams and not meant to be taken seriously. Hotel Transylvania, don't give a fuck about them. To be honest, don't give a flying fuck about Hotel Testicular Transylvania. I know Madam Web's the end of the film. They had a trailer and it was shitty. Hey, Stoner Crazy Clips, how are you doing, man? Hope it was well. Been a while since I had a chance to join the stream. Doing well, man. How are you doing tonight? How is it going? Did you buy anything for Black Friday? The 70s body snatchers, I don't mind it. Favorite Adam Sandler non-comedy besides Uncut Gems, Punch Drunk Love. I don't watch AEW. Favorite Cheech and Chong performance, Up in Smoke, and Cheech and Chong's next movie. Mexican American, we go to nice school, take Spanish and get a B. Mexican Americans and chotos and chachas and girls named Debbie Sue. And then what was the other song Tommy Chong wrote? Beaners, they like to eat beans. Oh yeah, that's words. Beaners, they like to. There Will Be Blood. I haven't seen. I don't give a fuck about Scream 7. I don't care why they got fired. I don't care. Unless the movie's canceled, which would be good. Jesse, I choose Body Snatchers. Alice in Wonderland 70s, indifferent. Hey, Jojo, doing okay? No, I didn't get anything on Black Friday. And no, I don't watch AEW. No, I didn't see the Teen Speech. No interest. No interest in watching it. Let's see what we got here. You're sad three of your coworkers all got fired on the same day. What they do? Have a threesome in the office? How, all three of your coworkers got fired on the same day. It must have been a bad threesome. Jedizilla, I haven't seen Kills of the Flower Moon, so how would I know if it's woke or not? Why were we at Stream 7? Because Stream 5 and 6 made money. They didn't get my money. Good friends of yours. Gotcha. Guess JoJo, you should be lucky you didn't get involved with her threesome, so you didn't get fired. Venom 3 resumes filming. Well, whoop de fucking do. I heard a train. That's my terror. My terror about Venom 3 is on that train, leaving as I speak. Because that's how much I care. It's leaving the vicinity as we speak. Oh, you don't see Tetsu Avenger reboot? Why would I see that? They were smoking inside like dumbasses. Well, you just admitted yourself they're dumbasses, so don't act like a dumbass. It's not a hard rule to follow. A new Mean Girls, yay. Favorite comedy TV series? I'd go with Elf because that's a childhood favorite of mine. Favorite redheaded actress? April O'Neil, the porn actress. That's my favorite redheaded actress. She makes a lot of turtle soup in her mouth. What does Sony do films about unknown heroes and villains? Because Sony is smart. Any upcoming reviews of any new movies? I don't know, just whatever's requested. But not really any new movies been requested, just older stuff. You seen her girl as a model? Don't let her steal all your money. If she's a model, she'll probably steal all your money. Uh, secure your wallet. She has more money than you. Well, then steal some from her wallet. If she has that much money, she won't notice. Haven't I haven't been requested the new Spider Verse movie. Goldberg, I mean, I didn't mind him in wrestling for what he could do. I wouldn't say he's in my top 10 favorites, but he worked for that small amount of time, but he should not be coming back all the time in wrestling. Scott Steiner, I love his work with math. Don't know what I mean. Look that up. Scott Steiner does math. Thoughts on after Richard Burton? He's a good drunk. He was a good drunk. Any other Jewish wrestlers? I don't know. What does it matter? Thoughts on Kevin Nash? Didn't mind Kevin Nash. Yeah, sorry if you wonder why I keep pausing. I'm just looking at the chat here. Because his phone's a bit of a small window on it. Yeah, I saw Fabio's convention guest video. He did a good job with it. Johnny, I just said I've never seen Hey Arnold, so how would I know that they did an episode of whatever? Joe, this is like the third I appreciate, but this is like the third time you've asked, man. I told you it's like 3.5 hour movie. I mean, that's a long time. Plus to review it, plus to do it and upload it. I mean, that's a long ass movie. I keep saying that. Like, this is like the fourth time I've answered the question, dude. I mean, I mean, maybe it depends how much you're offering, but that would take like a whole afternoon of a day because I'm busy, and then the whole night would be done just for one movie. Yeah, I know of the show 24 Video Master. Yeah, Cliffhanger is way better than Vertical Limit. Movie guy, I don't know who that is. And Cupcakes out, I don't know what you're talking about. Josh, I heavily disagree. I think Cliffhanger is 10 times better than the Eider Sanction, which I think what you meant, not the eighth section. Yeah, exactly. It's like 3.5 hours long. That's a bit fucking chore to sit through, especially for a story that doesn't interest me. And even the cast, it's like, okay, I like Leo DiCaprio, but like, okay, there's other movies he's done I could watch. I mean, I don't know. It's 3.5 hours long, and the trailer did nothing for me. Vex, why do you care about my opinion on that? Why, you making me an offer to make a personal video for you or something? Why do you need to know so badly? Just a weird question to ask. What do you think of porn? What do you think I think of it? Just I don't know. Sometimes it's like, what the hell? Well, Cam, that's kind of weird to split up in two or three viewings. Well, Vex, why are you curious? I think that's just a strange guy to. This is just a strange thing to ask another guy. Hey, dude, what do you think of porn, man? Like, am I alone in that chat, or what would it? What? Okay, people in the chat, like, this is a sincere question. I'm not making fun of you. If some guy came up to you and said, "What do you think of porn?" What's your sincere first thought? This is just a fun piece of conversation. I'm just curious. No, BA, I don't think that. I'm just curious. Not if he likes me like that, that's fine. I am flattered. I don't go that way, but I'm flattered. I appreciate it. I'll take it as a compliment. Jojo, yeah, just for paid requests. It's all right, Nippy. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. There you go. There's my answer. There you go. To quote Tony the Tiger, because he would know. Tony the Tiger would know. So there's my answer. Cue the Tony the Tiger commercial. There you go. There's my answer, Vex. Yeah. What's my answer, Vex? Here's my answer. There you go. There's the answer. There's my answer. I'm just busting your balls, man. It just kind of a weird random question, that's all. To ask someone in the chat. What's that? Hey, what do you think of blowjobs? I like getting them. I mean, what else, yo? Just busting your balls, man. Tony the Tiger, he's great. Well, even with that question, BM, I don't care because there is no industry anymore. It's called the internet. You look up a million videos in seconds. Opinionated junkie, thank you. Yeah, I guess I would go with Kimberly Page because she seems more natural. While Sable has that more droning, kind of like those robots in Austin Powers. You're just waiting for guns to come out of her titties with Sable. So I would go with Kimberly Page. So Samuel, how could you hate that? I teach their own. I don't know how you could hate that, Samuel, but teach their own. No, I don't give a fuck about the new Ghostbusters. Hey, here's a sequel to a film you thought sucked. Okay, I thought the film sucked, so why do I care about the sequel? And it's a stupid title, Frozen Empire. It sounds like a direct-to-video Ice Age movie. Oh, thank you, James. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. A full moon tonight? I don't know. I haven't looked outside. It is a Black Friday, though. It's always, it's the Black Friday. Stacy, because Sunny would run me over drunk. If it were Sunny, she would get drunk and run you over and kill you. So I would go with Stacy. Just without, yeah, Sunny was she had like 30 DUIs and kept going, and she finally ran someone over and went to jail for it. Fucking idiot. Maybe after the third DUI, maybe you'd be like, yeah, you know, maybe stop her. Ghostbusters busting the snow. Good. They busting each other's mouths for all I care. Yeah, look up Sunny DUI. She ran someone over, vehicular manslaughter, I believe it's called, and I think she's in jail right now. Pieces is a fun slasher film, silly. Hey there, DJ Donnelly. Ridley Scott's losing his touch. I mean, he lost his touch a long time ago with Prometheus. I mean, you remember Prometheus? Got ready to French kiss a creature that looked like a dick. Fuck Bill Murray. He's an asshole. Great comedian, but he's a fucking asshole, piece of shit person. Would never want to meet him. Love his movies. Groundhog Day, Stripes, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Love his movies. But Bill Murray's a piece of shit person. I would never want to meet him unless I spin in his face and walk away. And get away with it without being sued. I'll put it that way. Didn't see Split Image. Elm Street 3, I prefer more, James. Phantom the Mall, I prefer Rat Hammer. Yeah, I don't know why Vince McMahon looks like Gomez Adams. I don't know. I have no idea. think the juice went to his brains. Well, yeah, Vex, I already know about that. Chevy Chase seems like a dickhead. Nicest actors, I don't know. Never met any. Don't really care to. I don't care about being actors. I don't go to conventions. I don't give a shit about being actors. I really don't. Maybe the few would be like, hey, Danny Glover, I want to ask you about Predator 2. Or hey, Peter Weller, I'll ask you about Leviathan. Maybe a couple people for like 5-10 minutes, but that's it. Not a whole lot. Cam, no, because that'd be assault, and I'm not going to let Corey Feldman try to sue me for doing anything to him. Because that's what he would do. You know, Corey Feldman, that's exactly what he would do. Chevy Chase was apparently a huge dick on the TV community. Well, he's been a huge dick everywhere. People on SNL hated him. Um, a lot of stuff he thought of as a dick. Wasn't just community. His talk show that lasted a month at most. Is Sly all done acting? I mean, he's still taking roles. Announcing Cliffhanger 2, announcing Demolition Man 2, announcing Samaritan 2, all this other stuff. So there you go. Yeah, I've seen Three Amigos. It's okay. Favorite Eminem movie? I mean, has he only done one film? That's 8 Mile. That's why Chevy Chase was good in National Lampoon's Vacation movies because he's a dick. I guess so. Why is Stallone doing all this? Money, I guess. Nippy, I don't know. Can't answer that question. Bill Murray hates a lot. He hated Ghostbusters 2. He hated Groundhog Day. Bill Murray hates a lot of his movies. Well, when you say Eminem films, I mean like films he starred in. So he really only starred in one film. Josh, I would choose Gremlins. I reviewed Sicario, Declan. I liked it. The Wash, pretty bad film. Yeah, Bill Murray does hate a lot. Megadeth, I don't mind, but I don't have a favorite song of theirs. I was more into Metallica. Modern Problems, I didn't care for with Chevy Chase. Not a fan. Movies he hate or that the directors hate. Alien 3. David Fincher hates that film, and I hate that film too. Why does Bill Murray hate Groundhog Day? Because I think Bill Murray wanted a more darker movie, and Harold Ramis and them wanted more of a kind of a happy medium between the two. Plus, it was such an awful shit show making it because that's when Bill was going through a divorce, and then he gave Harold Ramis so much shit, and then didn't speak to the guy for like 20 years until the guy was pretty much dead, and then Bill Murray talked to him, even though it was his fault for the whole relationship going to down the shitter. James, I would choose First Blood. They had a difficult time making a lot of Bill Murray stuff because he's difficult to work with. That's why they nicknamed him the Murricane. Just like Richard Dreyfuss hated working with Bill Murray because Bill Murray would do stuff and throw stuff at Richard Dreyfuss and do all this other shit. I don't know what you mean by mid-tier Stallone film. I don't know what you mean by mid-tier. Vex, you already know my opinion on Jeepers Creepers. I've talked about that multiple times. I have reviews of the film up. I've talked about Victor Salva tons of times, man. You already know my opinion on that. If not, just go back and rewatch all that stuff. Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about. What about Bob? Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss. Okay, BA. Well, with some of these questions, I mean, it's hard to know what's a joke and what's not. Favorite character in The Sopranos so far besides Tony? I mean, it's hard to pick. Like, Tony is my favorite character so far, so it's hard to pick a second favorite character. Hey, Scratch Burno. Least favorite Chevy Chase film? I don't know. I have to think of all the films he's done and the ones I've actually seen. I don't know. Joe Pesci or De Niro? I don't know. I like both. It's hard to pick. What was the other one? Freddy vs. Jason, it's there. I don't love it as much as I did when I first saw it. There's a lot more problems I have with it. It's not a favorite of mine. ACDC, I'm more a fan of Samuel. But yeah, I mean, with Bill Murray, it's just how it is. I mean, that's why they nicknamed him the Murricane. Yeah, that's cool, Rapper Kirby. That's fine. But yeah, just Bill Murray just treated people like crap, and he thought he was above people and better than them, so he could get away with it. And then because his films were successful, like a lot of people, they let him get away with it. He didn't get punished. When people don't get punished, they get away with that behavior more and more. Because it's like, well, we allow it. We allowed it once. We allowed it twice. We allowed it 3 times. No, Ryan, I've said I'm not a fan of Bride of Chucky. I've said that before. What made Freddy vs. Jason better? A better cast, for one. How about not having Jason be afraid of water? Having Kane Hodder as Jason. I'd probably still give it to Steven Seagal because of Steven Seagal and from the infamous Saturday Night Live that's been pretty much banned now for how awful it was to just his behavior with all the women and running over animals on accident when he did his lawman show, everything in between. It'd be Steven Seagal. Yeah, I've eaten Little Caesars. Guns N' Roses, I like some of their songs, yeah. Second favorite version of Christmas Carol, I don't think I have one. No, Bill Murray and Chevy Chase had a fight back in the day on SNL. But then later they did work together on Caddyshack. Yeah, Steven Seagal was pretty much a fucking dickhead, but we all know that. Didn't SNL have a random animated skits? Yes, they did. No, I didn't see Ratchet and Clank. Never played the games either. No, I'm not a fan of the Grinch with Jim Carrey. Should you watch Boondock Saints? That's up to you. Watch the trailer, then you decide. My favorite video game film, Mortal Kombat '95. Yeah, I've seen Will Sasso Seagal character from Mad TV. Yeah, I've seen it. Snoop Dogg ain't gonna quit smoking. I don't. I think you already broke it. But he ain't gonna quit smoking. That's all for advertising. It's for publicity. To bet money it will not last. So would bet money. It was an advertiser wasn't trying to quit. Well, there you go. So yep, I win then. I already win. Sadly, I didn't bet any money. No, I did not see Angry Birds 2. The Grinch 2, not it's not needed. Fucking stupid. No, I don't think Child's Play would have been a franchise if it wasn't for Tom Holland. Because Don Mancini is not as talented as he thinks he is. It shows when he tries to direct these movies and they fail horribly. And that was just coasting on the name. Claws with a kid, never saw it. Mean Green, didn't see it. Oh, that's cool, Connor. Feel free. I mean, I'm not the best at them, but be my guest, man. Thank you for watching. Can anyone name a memorable Christmas movie after Bad Santa? I don't know. I don't follow Christmas movies that much. Brazo, I was more of an MJ fan than a Madonna fan. Bill Murray's last good movie, Saint Vincent. I did not mind. The Brow Bunny, I don't know what the hell that is. Scratch Burnell. Worst Christmas film? I don't know. Most under. You mean appreciated? You said appropriated. I think you meant underappreciated, which would be uh, Leviathan. Daddy's Home Movies? No, I didn't see them. Worst movie in the Expendables franchise? The newest one. Silent Night, Daily Night remake. Mediocre. Urinating Tree, the name sounds familiar. I didn't follow them as much as RMA 21 and other people back to the day, but the name does sound familiar, yes. Christopher with the Crane sucks. Opinionated John Deere choose Eddie Murphy. That the Hall sucks. Bonnie Ross, why'd you fuck up Expendables 4, you asshole? Why was Expendables 4 dog shit? There you go, Bonnie Ross. There you go. Why was Expendables 4 so shit? Why you have 50 Cent weighing worth 5 cents in it? Yeah, stupid new Karate Kid film. Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. Ooh, what the fucking do? I'm trying to remember, what was Jackie Chan's character's name in the Karate Kid remake? Does anyone remember? Are you a fan of the Wrong Turn franchise? Only the first two. Silent Night looks fun. We'll see if it's good though. Mr. Han, okay. Mr. Handjob. Give a fuck about new Karate Kid film. Don't care about Chicken Run 2. Never seen any Arthur Christmas, no. Tired of all these fucking sequels coming out. That's what I'm tired of. Just most of them have sucked. Most, I should say. Not all, most. Hey there, Trevor. I mean, after how horrible this year is, can people like wake up and see how awful cinema is nowadays as entertainment? How awful this year is. Like, after this year, if people still can't wake up, then I don't know what the hell else can be done. Like, after this year, if they can't understand how awful cinema is, or entertainment, movies, how you want to put it, then I don't know what the hell else to do. I don't know what the hell else to think or say, or what more proof you need. Evil Dead Rise, Exorcist Believer, Expendables 4, John Wick 4, The Flash, Indiana Jones and Dysentery, Barbie being the biggest hit of the year. The biggest movie of the year is fucking Barbie. Barbie. Fucking Barbie, which was bullshit. Fucking horseshit movie. If you like a movie that, hey, guys suck ass for 2 hours, fuck all these movies, man. Been a dog shit year for movies. Dog shit. Fucking dog shit. Ant-Man, fuckamania. Well, teach their own, Jason, that you love Barbie. Not for me. I see nothing. I disagree. Sorry. I see nothing terrific in Barbie. Not one joke worked. Terrible acting. Five Nights at Freddy's was a piece of shit film. What do you mean? That was a piece of shit film. That was a garbage movie. Five Nights at Freddy's. Garbage film. In my opinion, I keep stressing. Just in my opinion. Garbage fucking film. If you want to be bored, you go watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Thank you, BA. I appreciate it, man. I watched Slide, the documentary today. I'm going to watch a review later. Won't lie, I choked up a few times. Stallone's a national treasure. Well, you're not going to ruin my review because I thought it was really lame and lacking. I don't outright hate it, but there's so much stuff missing from that is ridiculous and wasn't worth the shit. No, I did not see Oppenheimer. Who gives a shit if a movie made money? That doesn't mean it's good. That's like saying John Carpenter's thing is a flop, so that means it's a bad movie. Making money doesn't mean anything. It's about marketing and advertising. It means it was marketed well. That's what it means. It was marketed well, and there's a fan base. I mean, BA, that stuff was interesting about Sly, but most of his filmography was not in there. Uh, most of his life wasn't in there. I mean, and it was only 90 minutes, and it just so much of it was missing. Yeah, the same dream scene 6 times in Five Nights at Freddy's. You saw the man confronting his own mistakes? Not really. Not really. If Stallone wanted to confront his own mistakes, then what he should have done is said, you know what? I should not have gotten so involved with so many movies and trying to rewrite. And that's why he didn't work with as many, quote, standout directors compared to Schwarzenegger. That's why, as much as I love Sly, Schwarzenegger had the more successful career because Schwarzenegger was able to have a bit of control but let it go. Thus, he worked with James Cameron, Paul Verhoeven, Ivan Reitman, and so forth, John McTiernan. John Carpenter's thing was hated back in the day, and now it's beloved. I mean, you guys. I mean, naming 5 movies doesn't mean it was a good year for movies, in my opinion. Okay, I can find 5 movies I didn't mind either, or 6 or 7 movies. Doesn't mean I think it was a good year for movies. Especially compared to back in the day. Yeah, the son that he never names in the documentary. Not one time does it say Sage, the name. Not one time. To the point they literally had to put a fucking picture of his kid's name. Like, come on, dude. You're not even going to say your fucking kid's name and talk about your fucking kid? Or how about talk about the kid that's autistic? So why doesn't Sly talk about his autistic kid? Give him some mention and some love. Or say the name Sage. They literally had to put a fucking picture up for the audience to understand. And like the documentary told more, Sly didn't. I Sly didn't talk about his son who died. The documentary had to literally show pictures about it. And it was barely implied. Favorite Josh Hartnett film? I mean, I don't know. I know I don't. I thought it was another one who was autistic. I forget his name. But BA, he did talk about his dead dad all the time, but he can't talk about his son. I didn't say Sage was autistic. I said, why does he bring up his autistic son? And then those are 2 separate things I was saying. I said, why does he bring up this son and why doesn't bring up his other son? Yeah, I know they show the pictures, but like, actually talk about his kids. It's a documentary on you. dude. Show them some love. That's my point. It's a documentary, and you didn't even know that. And I didn't even bring that up in the review. I just remember it now. No, I never played Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2. Yeah, I like The Faculty. I like Halloween H2O. I like some of the Josh Hartnett films. I don't know what my favorite would be. But that's my point. We're discussing this stuff, and none of it is in the slide documentary, but it's supposed to be the full blown documentary where most of his life isn't talked about. Talk about his magazine that bombed and some of the other stuff. Talk about some of his slip ups. Let's talk about Cobra. Let's talk about Over the Top. Did he direct Cobra or did George Cosmatos? Bring that stuff up. Because that's in the ether that really he directed Rambo 2 and really he directed Cobra. No, I've never played any Red Dead Revolver games. Thank you, Hopium. I appreciate that, man. Aquaman 2 reported to receive lower box office revenue than the Marvels. Do you think Wonka will bomb? I don't give a fuck, really, if it bombs or not. It doesn't affect me and my livelihood. Like, if it bombs, what does it matter to me? It doesn't affect. I don't have any stocks in the thing. They'll still keep making movies. I mean, how many Marvel films have underperformed, right? This year alone. Hell, let's say the past 3 years. The past 3 years, how many Marvel films have underperformed? And they're still doing, hey, Silver Surfer's going to be a chick. So Silver Surfer's going to get some titties. Hey, Pedro Pascal, we'll get him from Mr. Fantastic. So he's got to be in every other goddamn thing. He was in The Last of Us. He was in The Mandalorian. Now we want him for Mr. Fantastic. We need Silver Surfer with some titties. Even after all this underwhelming box office, they don't learn. Maybe they'll say something to try to pacify people, but they don't ever learn. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And with this, it doesn't matter if this bombs or not because they're redoing the DC universe anyway. So people are more and more people are getting fed up with superhero movies. I mean, that's been known for a while that people are getting fed up with superhero movies. It's not special anymore. That's what people don't understand. When you keep doing this again and again and again, there's nothing special about it. It's not an event. How is it an event if it's an event every week? Vex is Marvel. You're not going to see any titties in a Marvel movie. So what's the point? I could watch titties on the internet for free within 5 minutes and see everything. There's probably a woman dressed up as Silver Surfer titties. You see everything. But I mean, and they're still doing it. They're not going to learn. They're not going to learn. They're in denial. It's like an alcoholic. You don't want to admit that you have a problem, even though you're wrecking the whole party. You took the car, you wrecked the car. You're not admitting the problem. So, don't know what to tell you, man. They're not changing, not anytime soon. Just not going to be the case. That's why if I hear about a superhero film, I have such little intrigue or interest in it. I do. I have no interest. We need great strips, great acting. Well, good luck with that. So, favorite Robert Patrick film? Um, Terminator 2, I guess. John Krasinski isn't playing Mr. Fantastic anymore because he's white. Not kidding. They don't want white actors playing a white character. Yeah, I know, because they view it as it's too many white people. That's a little complaint that people have. There's too many white people in this. There's too many white people in that. There's too many white people. Imagine making a film in Asia and going, there's too many Asian people in this. Think about that. Let's say you make a film in Africa and you go, there's too many African people in this. Too many black people in this. Or you make a film in Hong Kong. Do you think when they make a film in Hong Kong that there's too many goddamn Chinese people in this? There's too many Asian people. God damn it. Back to the day when they're making like a John Woo film or a Jackie Chan film. God damn it, Jackie, there's too many Asian people in this. What are you doing, Jackie? There's too many Asian people. I know you're making it in Hong Kong, but there's too many goddamn Asian people in this. What are you doing? No, that conversation never came up because it was stupid. It was stupid. Fucking stupid. Because it's dumb. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I heard that. I remember that. And I'm like, where does Resident Evil 5 take place? Africa, right? Who's in Africa? I'm sorry, they should have put a bunch of Asian people. I'm sorry. Because you know all the Asian people that live in Africa. We all know that. All the Asian people live in Africa. And the Hispanic people and people from Mexico. You know all the taco stands in Africa? You remember those? Hey, Chet, how many taco stands are in Africa? Is every other block? Is it just, every other town? So some Mexican Americans going to night school and getting a B? Because there's no black people in Africa. There's no black people in Africa. Do you remember? There's no black people in Africa. There's none. Because people don't have common sense. Rufus, that's the exception, not the rule. So Frozen Empire, I don't give a fuck about because I don't like those kids. And the Ghostbusters are like 80 years old, and they still fucked over Hell Ramus's character by saying he should go to hell and burn in hell and all that stupid shit. And they didn't fix any of that. The whole thing is stupid. But let's see, I don't need fucking made of together. Well, if you told them that, they probably call you white. If you told Marvel that, they probably think you were a white guy saying it. I that would be a fun thing to do. If someone who is a Mexican American, get them to say, fucking racist, why do you hate Mexican people? Odele! Muchacho! Hey, senorita! I don't know why I think you sound like Cheech Marin, but there you go. No, the Zookeeper sucks. But I mean, people in the chat realize how ridiculous it is. And I think people in the chat represent a lot more people in America than some people higher up give credit to. So, but they don't listen. The next demon request was Uncharted 4. I got a pay request for that. That's what I played on Thanksgiving, and I haven't beaten it yet. I just started, but that'll be the next video game request to be uploaded. I will say one cool thing in the game is that there's a bit where Nathan Drake is playing PlayStation 1 with his wife, and you actually get to play a level of Crash Bandicoot. That was the coolest thing so far. I'm like, okay, it's during a cutscene, but then the popping up the PlayStation 1, you hear that, the classic PlayStation 1 logo and music. I mean, this fucking Crash Bandicoot. Wait, I get to play? And Nathan Drake and his wife are commenting. If you die, they say something specific. If you do certain stuff, they say specific things. That was a cool bit. I like that. Like that was more refreshing than anything in fucking God of War 2018, which I hated. Because I like these games. I mentioned I like these games. God of War and God of War 2. These are my God of War games, not the fucking 2018 walking simulator wannabe Last of Us. Because it tried hard to be the Last of Us, God of War 2018. And it didn't fit, in my opinion. I don't want to play Kratos as a monotone, boring dad and have some Atreus fuckwit kid saying whatever 1,000 times. Because a lot of kids back in those days would say whatever, whatever. Do you think kids in the day of Greece and Norse mythology, they would say whatever, whatever? Zookeeper sucks ass. You order a PS1 console? Cool. What games do you think you don't get? Cross Spyverse, if it's a request. PS1 has the most memorable startup music. Yeah, it definitely brought back nostalgic memories. I'll say that. A God of War live action movie, I don't think that would work. Be too much CGI. It'd probably be like Clash of the Titans. Here Comes the Boom, I didn't see. Hey, Riley O'Brien, I'm doing okay. How you doing? The original Silent Hill PS1, that's pretty spendy. I do have it here. These are the PS1 games I have. I probably have shown these before, but I'll show them again. Metal Gear Solid, classic. Hey, there's Shay Richmond. There's Silent Hill. I'm sure there's pretty spendy nowadays. I don't go on Twitch, no. Another one, good one, Spider-Man, PS1, which the N64 version did not have the cutscenes. It was pretty much text, but this has the full cutscenes compared to Nintendo 64. Rest in peace, Regis Philbin. I played this a couple times on the channel and always lose. Dire Trilogy 2. I remember this from back in the day. Silent Hill 1 goes $171 complete in box. There you go. This, you could be like a tank or a helicopter and go around and shoot stuff. Loosely based on the movie War Games, Matthew Broderick. Loosely based. Yeah, I have Max Payne for right here on PlayStation 2. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Big fan of this. Great soundtrack too. Never played Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Intelligent Cube. Pretty fun puzzle game. Just showing that because there's no front cover. I got this on disc when it was fairly cheap. Hey, Comic Book Guy 23. But I got this before it went up in price. Fun puzzle game. And of course, Resident Evil 2. Hey there, Swede Persuade. Persuades. Swede. Say, I haven't seen some of you guys on here. Comic Book Guy 23, Swede Persuade. Yeah, I haven't seen you guys on here. How are you doing? How's it going? I didn't see the new 100 games. I don't give a shit because I don't like any 100 games. Never played Bully. Never played Worms. But nah. I was just showing some of the PS1 games I have. Hot Chick didn't play it. If they're Silent Hill, glad to keep it and have it. Got for a decent enough price back in the day, so I'm glad I did because one says 171, one guy saying 237. So yeah, it's pretty spendy. Good game though, yeah. Never played Mario Odyssey, never played Mario Galaxy. Never played either of them, so can't answer the question. Sorry. Well, I don't like any 100 games movies, sorry. I'd rather just go watch The Running Man. Sorry, looking at what I got here. There's some leftover PS3 discs. All right. Yeah, never played Bully. Any redeeming qualities of Silent Hill Revelations? No. It's dog shit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Those are PS1. I mean, I got PS2. I got some PS3 games. Never played Road Rash. I've heard of it. Never played Saints Row. Yeah, I was just showing the God of War games because never played Leisure Suit Larry. Because I was showing these because I played the 2018 God of War because it was a paid request and hated it. I do want to replay these sometime in my free time, but that's what I do for some free time. And some PS2. I mean, I've shown them before, but fuck it. I think once a year I want to go back to this because it's one of those like comfort games. I think we all have those comfort games that you play like once a year because you enjoy it and it's quick. If you know what you're doing, this takes like 2 hours to play, so it doesn't take too much of your time. And this might be one of those games I just replay again. Oh, that's cool, Real Kingpin. But yeah, PS2 is probably my favorite because I love like Disaster Report, underrated one. Cold Fear is an underrated one in my opinion. Speaking of 24, I don't remember this game being that bad. Love this game. Fistful of Boomstick. Got Silent Hill 2 there. Got Max Payne there on PS2. I played Driver on PS1 back in the day, so I remember liking it. Thanks, Dippy. Super Castlevania, that's a good choice. Manhunt. Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned Manhunt. I've never played Manhunt. I don't watch football. The only sport I probably would watch is basketball. Leisure Suit Larry never played. I don't have entire libraries. I mean, PS2 I probably have, if that's maybe 40 PS2 games. On that one mini PlayStation 1, I tell you I have all the games on there, but it's not actual physical copies. So, but I could play any PS1 game on that mini system, a PS1. So that way, if anyone does request a PS1 game, I know I could play it because it's going to be on that thing. I don't watch reality shows much. I'm not a reality shows guy. Do I like golf? No. Happy Black Friday? No, I don't watch football. Wrestling, I don't watch anymore. Ico? Yeah, I have Ico. I remember where I put it. I have it somewhere. If it's not here, then it's probably over there. Yeah, it's probably over there. Yeah, because here I got like this game, Soundscope, Sniper game. Pretty hard though. I could never get that far in this. But yeah, Soundscope. But again, this is a fun one, but I don't think I played it enough to get that far in it. So, there's this thing with these games, you gotta do repetitious and get better. And I do have this one, Rocky Legends. Of course, gotta have it. It's Rocky. There's Rocky, then there's Rocky Legends, which added a few more characters and a few more features. I don't give a shit about Napoleon, the movie. Why would I give a fuck about that movie? Never played Godfather for PS2. Floor's Lava, never heard of it. Sonic Adventure, never played. Soap operas, fuck them. Sammy, I would choose Carl Weathers. My Thanksgiving, it was okay. Mr. Mosquito, PS2, never heard of it. Gremlins, Jizzle Strip, never had a Game Boy Advance. Evil Dead Fistful Broomstick, hell, it is fun. Yeah, I love that game. Really enjoy it. I have a playthrough of it on the channel. I think it's in 3 parts. It's filmed old school. It's me with a video camera because I don't have the shit to record it, but fuck it. So I just put it to the camera. Maybe one day I'll redo that. It'll be the same thing, but with me actually my face reacting. Because now I can do that. Back then you could just hear my voice. Maybe one day I'll redo that. Escapist, didn't see it. Yeah, I love the Scarface game. I have that somewhere. Let's see what these are. Oh hell, I'll show these since some people are asking. Might as well. Yeah, I play Siphon Filter for PS1. I don't have the game though. But yeah, Jet Li's Rise to Honor. Hit and Run. Never played Contra Shadow Soldier. Don't have any wrestling games. There's Max Payne. Someone was asking about that. No, I don't have any wrestling games. Don't care for Kingdom of Heaven. There's Silent Hill 2. Nope, never played Shinobi. Silent Hill 3. I answered this before, but I'm not doing Killzone Flower Moon. The movie's 3.5 hours long. Unless there's a shitload of money. Because that would take a whole night to review, just to watch and review one movie. So this is a pretty good one. No one really talks about Urban Chaos. Interesting first-person shooter where you have a riot shield to block bullets. So you have to be tactical. But yeah, be able to, it's a pretty interesting game. Probably nowadays is probably more up to speed and appropriate nowadays. There you go, with all the riots going on. Hey Mike, how you doing, man? Oh, you played Urban Chaos? How do you think of it, Civil Wings? Or do you own the game, or you just played it once back in the day? Because I don't remember seeing your collection video, so maybe you just played it once back in the day. Who does the voice of Starface? Someone that Al Pacino chose. Oh, here you go. Here it is. Someone was asking about this. There you go. It was just turned around. But there you go. Yeah, I have it. It's a interesting puzzle game. Some girl's a dumb bitch who's an airhead, and you gotta drag her around and watch her ass. Not literally, but yeah. Because this girl's a dumb bitch. Maybe she got a bullet in the head or something. And then this shitty game, which sucks ass. Fuck this game. Fuck this game up its stupid ass. Metal Gear Solid 2 sucks. Much prefer the first one. Fuck that game though. Yeah, I have Grand Theft Auto 3. Just put this over there. They either canceled. I think they're refilming that stuff with Snow White, so it's gonna be actual little people. Urban Cast fun game. How you doing, Hunk 100? Yeah, a lot of games need remaster, but they're not going to do it. How you doing, Hunk 100? Hope you're doing well. Some of the new guys who came in. Did you guys get anything? Hey, Mike. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, I'm sure you don't. You had a long day, so I'm sure you're gonna be heading to bed soon. Yep. Oh, I agree. I'm not a fan of Existence. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be heading to bed soon. You work like 15 hours today. So. Oh, people will buy anything. You know that, Mike. People will buy anything. The best movies based on video games: Mortal Kombat 1995, Super Mario Bros. 1993, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, to name a few. GTA 3 is on PS4. Well, I got Grand Theft Auto 3 here for PS2, so I just play it on that. No, I did not watch the Woody Woodpecker movie. I don't know what Daily Wire's doing. If it's a VS and a slipcover, people probably buy it. Yeah. Is the PS2 compatible with all PS1 discs? I don't know because I have the thin one. I have the smaller, thin PS2. That one it might not be. Well, I mean, you know what? So far, it's worked actually. The PS1s you've shown has played on that PS2 because I don't have a PS1. I have a mini one, but like an actual official, I don't have. I have the PS2, and each one of these has played so far. So yeah, it seems like so far so good with PS2. They play PS1 games. I haven't encountered any problems yet with it. Because yeah, that did play Metal Gear Solid. It played Resident Evil 2. It played all those games I showed. That's cool. That's cool, Mike. Have a good night, man. I don't give a fuck about the new Wonka film. Don't give a shit about Dune 2. The first film sucked. Sucked enough ass. Don't give a fuck about the sequel. Glad to see more sand. Fuck Dune. Fuck Dune. Fuck Dune. Fuck Dune. Give a fuck about Dune. Don't give a fuck about Wonka. Hey, EM. Hope you're doing well. Yes, fuck Dune. In its slutty ass. And use the sand as lube, since it loves sand so goddamn much. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is probably like the cables on the TV had to be tightened. Because if it was like black and white when I tried to do it. Adventure of Kevin Villa and Family. Every show you have mentioned, I have never heard of. So it'd probably be best to stop because when have I said I ever liked the new Dune film? I like David Lynch's Dune for how weird it is, but I've never one time said I like the new Dune movie. Never one time said I like the new Dune. I've always said that was a boring piece of shit film. The old Dune is at least weird and kind of fun for that. I've seen the documentary Jodorowsky's Dune. That was interesting. Do I like what Rainhammer? I don't even know what that is. I thought you said something else. I thought you said, but it was the one with the A, FA something. I thought you said that. Do you like what? Oh, FIGS. Okay. I never before seen director's cut version of ICU. Then what the fuck was the version on MVD? This fuck, where the fuck do I have that? I swear I had it somewhere here. In 1 second. Yeah, I have it here. And double check. This director Jim Gillespie's never before seen original version of ICU under his original title Detox. Says it right there, and there's two cuts of the film. Again, director, and this only came out 2020. This Blu-ray, 2020. So now he's got another director's cut. What the fuck was this cut then? Which was sucked, and I preferred the theatrical cut. The well, it wasn't in theaters, but The cut most people who saw this film saw the first time. That was better. Well, it's don't have the DEJ Productions logo because they're the ones who got the movie because Universal's dumped it because they no longer was going to release in theaters. So it's always going to have the DEJ logo because they own it now. I don't give a shit about an LSD Dream Emulator game. Return of the Jedi is way better than Rise of Skywalker. What kind of question is that? So, Ian, what the fuck is the second cut on this? I didn't buy any on Black Friday. Fuck the Avengers. Tired of those movies. Most of them sucked. The first one was okay. The second one I liked. PS5 is $50 off. Oh, great! So it's only $450 then. Yay! I better go buy one now. It was what 500. So what? Now it's 450. Ooh, shit! I gotta go buy one now. No, I don't. $50 ain't much to. Didn't see the new Thanksgiving film. Yeah, I like Resurrection with Christopher Lambert. I have the Blu-ray there from. I think that was Vinegar Syndrome. One of the few things they released I liked. So apparently, yeah, this director's cut didn't mean jack shit if he's already doing another one 3 fucking years later. So good job, MVD. That was the big selling point to this, and that cut sucked. So I just go back to the original, the normal one, which was better. So now he wants to make yet another director's cut. What the? Why wasn't this that cut then? Ferrari, don't care. Favorite Bruce Campbell film, Evil Dead 2, Until Story 2. I don't give a shit about that. EM, I mean, that's up to you, man. I'll take it. But I don't understand how it's only been 3 fucking years and now the director wants to do another version of this. Talk about milking it dry. I don't have the 4K of Terminator 2, so I don't know anything about it. It's the director's for more so than MVD. Well, you think MVD must have. Well, then they got fucked over because I'm sure MVD's like, what the fuck? Dude, you said this was the other cut. No, the first Avenger's just still okay to me. Movie guy, I've answered that like every stream. The worst film ever. I mean, better. T2 4K is really cheap, but very waxy, like Predator Blu-ray. Well, glad I never got it. Do you own playing cards? Yep, and I shove them up my ass. It'd be the ultimate magic trick to play on someone. Can you guess your card? Shove your hand up my ass and find it. Do you like the movie Black Panther? No. I don't like the wannabe remake of The Lion King. I'm on the other remake of The Lion King. I'd rather just go watch Blade. But it's directed Michael Mann. Yeah, the guy directed Black Cat, one of the most boring films that Chris Hemsworth has ever done. And Public Enemies, which was a shitty version of Heat. So if I want Michael Mann, I'll just go watch Heat and Manhunter and The Teep. I reviewed the Black Phone. It's on the channel, James. How would I rank the John Wick films? I like the first three. I don't like the fourth one. Favorite Christmas horror flicks? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite would be. I mean, I like Gremlins. I don't know if that would be my favorite, but I like it. Collateral. I love Collateral. Saw in the theater, but that doesn't mean every film a director does is good. I have done Rob Zombie movie reviews, and his films suck. I don't think there's one of his films I liked. Should watch my old Rob Zombie's Halloween rant from like a decade ago. I think that's like one of the videos that was watched the most was my rant of Rob Zombie's Halloween again from like decade ago. John Hughes was a good director, yes, he was. Favorite Keanu Reeves film, John Wick trilogy and Speed. Halloween 2009. That's like one of his worst films, unless you love white horses. Santa Sleigh, I wouldn't say that's a favorite of mine. John Wick 4 sucks. Anaconda 1, I liked. Sequel, no. Day There Stood Still sucked. That remake. That still tells me the director is like 3 years later. Let me do another cut of this. Should have done that the fucking first time, director. Fuck you smoking. House of Thousand Corpses, I'm not a fan of. There's some good lighting techniques. There's some decent cinematography, like set design, I should say. But I don't know. I have no characters to root for, and I don't know. The finale I saw done better in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which Rob Zombie ripped off. I mean, I've seen this finale before. It was Chainsaw Massacre 2. It was done better there. H2 2009. I've seen the film. I think it's god awful. Day of the Dead 2 Contagion? No, but I already know about it. How dog shit it is. The Happy John Wick 5. Unless I don't give a fuck about John Wick 5. Hobo with a Shotgun. I didn't mind it, but I don't like them killing off Rutger Hauer's character. I think that was a dumb mistake. Jim Gillespie is not that good of a director. I really enjoy this film, but Jim Gillespie sucks as a director. All cuts of Halloween 2009, the Halloween 2 suck. You got a hobo looking Michael Myers who's like 8 feet tall. You got a white horse to some stupid thing where he keeps seeing his mommy because he has mommy issues like Jason Voorhees does. So they had to take stuff from Jason. And then he sees a fucking white horse, so he sees Trigger from Roy Rogers movies. The whole fucking bit with the dream sequence in the hospital that went nowhere. Laurie Strode is an annoying fucking twat waffle. Uh, Dr. Loomis is now a selfish dickhead, unlikable as hell. The best character is Brad Dourif, and he wasn't given jack shit to do. If the entire movie was from his point of view, it would have been a much, much, much better movie. Michael Myers fucking talks at the end and growls. Yeah, 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 yeah. He does talk at the end of the movie for some fucking reason. Do I just to be different, to be fair, and the stupid fucking standoff hostage, whatever the hell. And then it's supposed to be like Laurie Strode is crazy. And the only reason Rob Zombie did it was because he wanted to make the movie so shitty that they didn't ask him to make the third film. Because he didn't like Halloween ever. He only did the first one for a paycheck. Because that he's not even a fan of the original Halloween. Well, right there shows how dumb the director is. Because Stallone is the best part of this movie, and it's one of his best performances, and he did a good job. The director is I really enjoy this film. I think it's underrated. The one thing that fucked this up was the director, because you don't get the guy who did I Know What You Did Last Summer, and later on Venom, the 2005 one, the Voodoo one, to do a fucking movie with Stallone, Charles S. Dutton, Robert Patrick, and Tom Berenger and Chris Christopherson. You don't get the fucking guy who did I Know What You Did Last fucking summer. Should have gotten Wes Craven or someone else, or Tony Scott, or Rennie Harlan, because he did a good job directing Mindhunters. I think this is it has some iffy editing, but I really enjoy this. I think it's underrated. But the director is he's a fucking idiot. Should have been Rennie Harlan, but then he did that film Mindhunters, which is kind of similar to this because they're at horror films dealing with FBI. It takes place in one location, so it's an interesting double feature. But yeah, Jim Gillespie's an idiot. He's a shitty filmmaker. Those Rejects, I'm not a fan of, but it's probably his best movie. It's got some good acting, but with a bunch of tears. I don't give a fuck about Terrifier 3. I didn't like the first one, and I'm not seeing the second one under protest. But I didn't like the first one. I thought it sucked. So why the hell do I care about Terrifier 3? And I'm not seeing the second one under protest. Silent Night looked good, but I hope it's good and not disappointing. And that they didn't show everything in the trailer like most trailers do nowadays. Give a fuck about Terrifier. Fuck Terrifier. Give a shit about Terrifier. Why was the ending heartbreaking? They were awful psycho killers. So how is the ending The Devil's Rejects heartbreaking? That makes no sense, Rat Hammer. How is the ending to Devil's Rejects heartbreaking? They were serial killers that murdered innocent people and they got their just desserts. Well, until the next one, which they didn't. So how's that a heartbreaking ending? Hey, a bunch of psychopaths that murdered and raped a bunch of innocent people died. That's heartbreaking? The fuck was that about? I mean, no offense to your friend, but I don't understand that. True Romance, good movie. Art the Clown, fuck Art the Clown. Well, the actor's not the problem, to be fair. The actor's not the problem. It just the villain's not the problem. I don't give a fuck about the movie though. Sherman Zombie hot? I don't care if she's hot. I care that she can't act for shit. And she's only in these movies so Rob Zombie could get more poontang pie. Probably like if I need to keep casting her so that she'll give me the poontang. What do you fucking do? Do you feel Terrify's overhyped? Yes, I do. Thank you, Gonzalo. But I'll end it here. I mean, I've been going on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So you guys have a good, safe rest of, well, Black Friday's now done. So have a good, safe weekend. Be careful out there. We're coming to the end of the month pretty soon. I'll be uploading more videos. And yeah, we will see you guys later. So you take care. Be safe out there. And you guys have a good night. And take care. Ciao for now.